What can you say about tonight's performance?
I mean, it shows a lot of grit for our team. Backs against the wall, and you got to win to keep your season alive. And we wouldn't have it any other way. We've been treating games like this all season long. It's the regular season's a 56-game playoff for a reason. So yeah, we're just having fun. Playing the game that we play every day. So execution was a lot better tonight.
And I hope they won't be insulted by me saying the hefty lefties. Nate Ackenhausen, the job he did tonight to start, right?
Unbelievable. I mean, Nate's so good, and he's been so good for us all this year. And you guys finally got to see it on the national stage, what he's capable of doing. And, he's unbelievable, and, we all love him, so that's awesome for him.
Less than 4 innings was his career high, and he goes 6 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he works hard. He's a really good kid, and one of everybody's favorite teammates. He's super fun to be around, and yeah, he's a great pitcher, and I'm just so happy for him.
What can you say about all the situations you guys got out of tonight? I mean, you were in a lot of jams and then made a play to get out of them.
Yeah, I mean, one, you got to give credit to our pitchers for executing their pitches, and you got to give credit to our fielders for making good plays. I know we got multiple double plays, and that's the name of the game. You hit it to you got to make the play. So we were trying to help our pitchers out as much as possible.
And finally, Dylan Cruz, the kill shot to kind of put the game out of reach for you.
Yeah, that was definitely the nail in the coffin. And, your greatest player makes big-time plays and big-time games. That's just what he does, and, that's who he is. So, yeah, that was huge for us, and that kind of, like I said, put the nail in the coffin right there at the end.
All right, the one playoff game, right? Every game's a playoff game. That is really, obviously, it's legitimate now. It's literal.
Yeah, it's literal. I mean, you lose, you go home. So we got to go 1-0 again tomorrow, and then 1-0 again the next day.
Gavin Dugas, a big bunt tonight, putting pressure on the defense, and Trey Morgan scores from second.
Yes, sir. No, it's a big-time situation that we had to capitalize in, and I was called upon to bunt, and luckily they didn't complete the play, and we got a run out of it.
Offensively tonight, you kind of had to scratch runs, but then Dylan Cruz, the kill shot there at the end.
No, give the credit to their guy. Their starter was awesome, but Dylan's a really good player, and he was able to put a good swing on a good ball late in the game that kind of helped us seal a victory right there.
And your pitchers tonight, the two big lefties, Nate Ackenhausen, a career high in innings tonight. Let's start with him.
That was awesome. We couldn't have asked for anything better out of anybody. He did exactly what we needed and then some. He saved our season. That's without a doubt, and I will forever remember that in the history of my LSU memory.
Strong statement. I love it. And then Riley Cooper, who has been so consistent, especially over like the last month or so.
Lights out. Every time he's on the mound, I know we're going to win a game. And that's a big statement for me, and I fully believe it.
Every game's a playoff game. That is really literal right now, right? And so it's not about beating Wake Forest twice. It's about beating them once tomorrow.
Absolutely. One game at a time, one pitch at a time.
It's Mr. Buzz Lightyear. Josh Pearson, victorious, big smile on his face. I just asked him how he's doing. He said, I'm doing great now. So you guys scratch out the victory. What did you see out of your team tonight?
I mean, we're fighting. I mean, we're not going to just quit. I mean, we lose one game yesterday. It's a new day today, new day tomorrow. So we're just going to go out there and prepare and play our game.
Let's start with the pitching. Nate Ackenhausen, your teammate Gavin Dugas just said he saved our season. His performance tonight.
He pitched incredible. We all knew he had it in him, and, I mean, he showed on the biggest stage tonight. We're super proud of him. I don't even know what to say. I'm so proud of him.
And then Riley Cooper, he's been lights out the last month, right?
Oh, yeah. Coop's amazing. I love watching him pitch. I mean, he's a unit out there, so it's fun to watch, fun to play defense behind him, and I'm super proud of him, too.
Offensively, you kind of had to scrap, and then Dylan Cruz kind of delivered the kill shot there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dylan knew what he was doing going up there. We just sticking to our approach. Good pitchers out there, so it's going to be tough. They're not just going to hand it to us, so we just got to work, stick to our approach, and play the game.
You guys have always embraced this one-game playoff all year. I think this was game 66. Yeah. But now it's literal, right? Yeah. And so you don't have to beat Wake Forest twice. You just have to beat them once tomorrow, right?
Yeah, just every day is a new day. Play like it's our last game together. That's how we've been doing all year, so just keep playing our game.
Before I let you go, and then defensively, I mean, you guys seem like you're in countless jams tonight and somehow wiggled out. Just no pressure, just playing relaxed or focused or what?
It's a little bit of everything. I mean, our pitchers give them all the credit. They're getting ahead in the counts. I mean, it's like every hitter's 1-2, 0-2. So, I mean, it makes it easy to play defense when they're working quick, getting in and out of the zone. So it just makes it fun out there.
Ty Floyd joins me now as LSU is victorious. I just wanted to ask you, as a pitcher, what did you think of Nate tonight?
Nate did amazing tonight. He stepped up in a big way. I know he hasn't had as many innings this year due to some injuries and stuff, but tonight showed how good of a pitcher he is and showed what he can do for us this year. And looking forward to seeing him throw this Sunday.
Gavin Dugas said, quote, he saved our season.
Quite honestly, he did. He did. With that performance tonight, it really helped us out to be able to set ourselves up for a win tomorrow. Especially, he did a big thing for us tonight. It's nothing but excited for him tonight.
You've been a starter all year, but so many guys, they've got to be ready for whatever role, right? He's been a relief guy most of the year. Tonight he had to go out and start, and he did it.
Yeah, I mean, all fall he was a starter, so he's been in that role before. I think he hasn't had that pitch count in a while, but I think he can deal with it clearly. I think, but speaks to the role, how well he takes his stuff, and there's no surprise that he had so much success tonight.
And Riley, he's been lights out the last month, right?
Nothing surprises me with Riley. He's been lights out for us all year, and super happy for him.
You play guitar, right?
I do. I play a good bit amount of guitar.
All right. So what song would you pick if you were sitting on a bench and you had 100 of your friends gathered around? What song would you play tonight to celebrate this win?
Probably Callin' Baton Rouge. It's probably the only right answer for us to play tonight. Yes, sir.
100%.
That's 100% the answer.
You can never go wrong with that one.
You never can go wrong, especially now I've been here at LSU for 3 years. That's the one song you got to go to.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you guys have embraced this one-game playoff all year, and it really is literal at the moment,
Yes,
right?
Sir. Well, hey, backs against the wall. We love this environment. We know it's part of it, and we're excited to keep going at it.
You don't have to beat Wake Forest twice, just once tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I mean, we got a loaded bullpen and stuff, so we're excited to see what tomorrow brings.
All right, Zachary's own Alex Milazzo behind the plate for the Tigers tonight. LSU gets the victory. Let's start with Nate Ackenhausen. Before tonight, I think his career high was 3 2/3. What a job.
Unbelievable, man. Super proud of him. And the dude's a competitor. He goes out every inning and he just emptied the tank every inning. And he didn't let up. He was throwing 4 pitches for a strike. In, out, up, down, changing speeds, and that's all you could ever ask for in a pitcher.
Ty Floyd reminded me that he was a starter in the fall, but he'd been a relief guy. But I guess these guys always have to be versatile and be ready for whatever they're called upon to do.
Yeah, in fall and spring, Coach Johnson prepares us for every situation, and I think he sees things that are going to happen in a game before they actually happen, And he saw this down the road, and I think that's why Nate was starting in the fall and early spring games. And his role fell out to be a middle relief guy, closer, but nobody on this team cares about the role. We just care about getting the W.
And you being a catcher, you know about putting pressure on the defense, or having pressure put on you. That Gavin Dugas bunt, maybe it goes foul, but the Tennessee guy felt like he had to charge, pick it up, throws it away, and then Trey scores from second.
Yeah, that was huge by Gavin Dugas. That just shows you a guy that's batting, I don't know, he's got a bunch of homers, and he's willing to lay down a bunt right here on the biggest stage, and he got it done, and everybody had faith in him that he was going to get it done, and he did.
And then Riley Cooper to close the door out of the pen. He's been, for the last month, he's been money in the bank.
Yeah, Coop's my guy, man. I love it every time he's out there. He's just locked in, and he brings the juice, man. He brings fire, and he's a competitor out there. And like I said, him and Nate, you can't ask for anything else out of those two right there.
The wind robbed Dylan Cruz perhaps early in the game, but not late, as he delivered the kill shot there over the right field wall. And the Apo Taco, they call it.
Yeah, that was huge for Dylan, but probably bigger for this team, man. To give us an extra 2 runs up on that board was huge.
Yeah. All right, well, Gavin Dugas said Nate Ackenhausen saved our season. Pretty powerful statement, and it's a team game. Everyone did their job tonight, and you live to fight another day.
Yes, sir. We're going to keep on fighting.
It's a one-game playoff.
Oh, yeah. Just keep on chopping that wood, baby.
All right, LSU pitcher Blake Money joins me now as his teammates throw a shutout of the Tennessee Volunteers. Tell me about Nate Ackenhausen and the job he did tonight.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we all expected it, that it was coming. That dude, he talks about it. He's like, hey, I'm going to get a chance, and I'm going 7 shutty, and it was good to see him go out there and execute the way he did. It was brilliant tonight. I mean, definitely did a great job by going out there and, getting to the 6th and going back out there and, Coop finishing it off. I think he did a great job of saving some arms and things like that. And I thought he executed beautifully throughout the night. Not a lot of strikeouts, not your 16 in a game, but I think he pitched to contact. He got weak contact and he got outs quick and kept his pitch count down. So I thought he was brilliant. Super happy for him. And just great job.
Yeah. There's 8 guys behind him, obviously, and I felt like you guys got out of numerous jams tonight. One way or the other, it felt like Tennessee might have been knocking on the door, but you closed that door.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, they had bases loaded, got out of it. They had a run stuck in third and got out of it. No, I did a great job of escaping some jams, and I think that's part of it, And that's just what it takes to win ball games, especially that game that was close right there, being 1-0, 2-0 late. And, you're a blooper or blast away from the game being tied or down. So great job of managing that and then, damage control and keeping it at 0.
Riley Cooper, he's been money in the bank for the last month, huh?
Coop is Coop, man. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that. Simple approach. I love to do the death. He's one of the best teammates I've ever had in my life. Super happy for him. It's his second time here, and I know that he wanted to go out on a good note this year with us. As far as the way it was in the middle of the season, he's like, man, I need to pick it up and finish better. So he's been phenomenal.
As a guy that's been out there on the bump, the pressure a good bunt can put on you, right? And Gavin Dugas laid one down tonight. Perhaps it goes foul if the guy didn't pick it up, but he does. He throws it away, and then Trey scores from second.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, a beautiful executed bunt. I mean, we tried to put it down a couple of times. I know Jordy had popped the one up, to third, and then he ended up popping up another one. And, I mean, credit to those guys. I mean, pitchers are out there throwing nasty strikes. Their job's to get it on the ground. And, when you execute it as good as he executed it, that's kind of what you hope for is, a base hit out of it or a guy throws it away and you get a run off of it. So Gavin did a great job. He's a hard-nosed player, and I think he, got down the line in a good fashion and rushed the throw.
The baseball gods owe Jordan Thompson because he smoked 2 down this line that were that close to being fair, and they just were foul. But and then late in the game, Dylan Cruz, the kill shot over the right field wall there.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I mean, gosh, Dylan ran one into the gap earlier in the game that I thought was going to get out, and Wynn pushing straight in from center field ended up knocking it down. And, he's been swinging the bat extremely well, I think. Just the dude prepares every game at extremely high level. And, after that at first at bat where he had hit one deep in the gap, I said I knew he was going to get one out by the time the night was over, and I thought that was perfect right there. Put the nail in the coffin, make sure they feel you all the way around, and sending one out to right was huge right there.
All right, finally, if LSU is to get where they want to go, you're going to have to pitch. You were warming up tonight, so it's just a matter of you when you go to bed tonight, staying mentally sharp and coming out here whenever it is and pitching well.
No, 100%. I mean, it's no longer about anybody as an individual anymore. There's no individual statistics that go into this. There's no, I did this, I did that. It's all about the team. And I think when you take a look at the field and you see some of those fifth-year guys, you look at Gavin Dugas and you look at Cade Beloso, and those guys are here right now and they're playing their guts out. And they've been dealing with stuff all throughout the year. I know Gavin Dugas has been beat up and banged up, and I mean he straps it up every day, ready to go. And that's the guy I want to go to war for. So at any point in time, if I enter the game, I'm playing for those guys and the guys behind me each and every day. So I'm ready to get after it for them.